Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update. Jaguars on the road this week against Baltimore after a really disappointing, and I think that's the right word, disappointing performance last week against Houston. First half carried momentum from the Giants' victory and looked like, hey, they're up 13-10. They didn't have control of the game, but they were in it, and you felt like, all right, they can play with these guys. And in the second half, Houston just out-professionaled them, and I know that's not a word. And I thought my colleague Cole Pepper made a very good point on our podcast that your average guys have got to play better than their average guys. Now, I'm not saying these are average in any way, because if you're in the NFL, you're a phenomenal athlete, and you're great to begin with. But if you are playing on this level, they've got their stars, whether it's J.J. Watt or Arian Foster or Andre Johnson or whatever. But when you start looking at the rest of the guys on the roster, the Jaguars don't really have any stars at this point. And so you've got to be able to play in the middle of your roster above the X's and O's, as a lot of coaches say, and better than the other guys in that middle of the roster spot on the other side of the ball. That just didn't happen. The Jaguars just got thumped in the second half. They got out-professionaled by the Texans. This week it's a similar situation. Baltimore has some stars, Flacco being the main one of them, but they've also got a lot of solid guys. In fact, some of them used to wear Jaguar uniforms, whether it's Darryl Smith, who I still don't understand why they moved on him, Eugene Monroe, who is starting at the left tackle position there, and Justin Forsett, who has had a very good year. You knew that he probably had that kind of talent, but he wasn't going to get on the field with Maurice Jones-Drew here and some of the injuries that he had as well. So this is a tough week, I think, for the Jaguars, and then it's a short week before they play Tennessee next Thursday at home. It is I think it's a good test for a young team once again to go up to Baltimore and not get blown out. Compete, as Gus Bradley says, and stay in the game. We'll have an update on that right after the game, right here on the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update.